I'm Caitlin Mattingly.
And I'm Audrey Milliner.
And we're doing a book report on the book The Creative Habit, Learn It and Use It for Life by Twyla Tharp. So to give you guys a little bit of background, our book is kind of introduces different ways to make you a more creative individual. Twyla Tharp was a dancer and choreographer for her entire life, so through that she learned about the different creative experiences and different processes you should use. So we're going to make a tutorial to make you more of a creative person.
Step 1. Twyla Tharp says that everyone should have a ritual of preparation to enhance the creative process. For example, having a morning workout, reading at a certain time of the day, or meditation. For example, Caitlin would demonstrate her morning workout at Sunday, 10 a.m. Caitlin's morning workout, Monday, 10 a.m.
Step 2. Twyla Tharp believed that we were all born with a specific creative DNA. For example, she believed that we all either were born with a knack for photography, for painting, for drawing, or for whatever it is. She just believed that that's what we naturally had in our creative DNA code. So, for example, Audrey's mom always told her she was a great painter. Wow, that's a beautiful painting, Audrey.
Ta-da!
Step 3.
In this chapter, Twyla Tharp discusses how to harness your memory, either through muscle memory, miming, acting out, following someone that you admire, to intuition memory, and also essential memory. At the end of the chapter, she gives an example of an exercise of mining for memory in a photograph, where you look at a photograph and tell a story of every little detail of what the person's wearing, what's going on, where they're thinking, and the background of the picture. And here's an example of it.
So in doing Twyla Tharp's exercise, you would say that this is a little girl. She's probably maybe 5 or 6. She's going to either a beach or pool party with her friends, and she's really excited, and it's probably middle afternoon in the summer. It doesn't look too sunny outside, but she's probably excited to go build sandcastles and go swimming with her friends, and her parents are probably taking this picture. And you would do things like this to kind of boost creativity and make you kind of tell a story. So that's what Twyla Tharp's exercise is basically for. Step 4. Have your own box. Twyla Tharp believed that staying organized was a key step to being a creative individual. She believed that the more boxes and the more things that you had that were labeled, that you put your inspiration into, made the process a lot easier. For example, Audrey's about to choreograph a dance. This is the box that she's doing.
Oh, I really like this song. You know what? I'm gonna record it and put it in my box so I can choreograph it and dance to it. And it kind of reminds me of this play I just saw last month. And I'm gonna tell them how to incorporate their moves into the song. And for my 2 other favorite artists, I'm gonna draw inspiration from them and put it in my box and tie it all in together. And I want the dances to be ballet, and I want it to be about nature. And last year, I took this amazing trip to India, and I want to make it an exotic theme and dance to it. I'm going to put that all in my inspiration box. Step 5. Twyla discussed about scratching for ideas, searching for ideas and new ways to get creative ideas. For example, the egg exercise, which Caitlin will demonstrate, is to make yourself as small as possible, where you can only expand to creative ideas. And I quote from the book, "I cannot become smaller. I can only expand and grow. And so it becomes a ritual of discovery for me. If I lift my head and straighten my back, I become tall egg. If I stretch out my legs and point my toes, forming an L shape, I become jackknife egg." And then we added 2 moves. When Caitlin spreads her arms, she becomes flying saucer egg. And for more discovery, she lays down and becomes scrambled eggs. This is how she releases any ideas and relaxes her mind.
Step 6. Know that accidents will happen. Twyla states in this chapter that you should not allow planning to interact with the natural evolution of your work. She wants people to realize and embrace that accidents will happen, and one of the exercises in this chapter is called picking a fight with yourself. For example, Audrey's going to show us her normal workout. And now she's going to pick a fight with herself and push herself to go either faster or slower.
Step 7. In the chapter titled Spine, Twyla discusses how now that you have your creative idea from scratching, you need to give it a backbone. Where are you going to go from there? Where are you going to add to it? What's the details in the background story?
Why do all the clouds just look like clouds? They don't look like anything. I don't get it. Ugh, I'm so frustrated.
Twyla suggests that when you're doing this exercise, do not overanalyze. Just let your mind go. Let everything just flow to you. Kayla will look at the clouds now with a clear slate of mind and not overanalyze what she sees.
Oh my god, that looks like a flower and a bunny and an ice cream cone and a monkey and a playground and 2 cute little babies and some ballet shoes and a bunch of other cool things, and oh, that looks like a rabbit. And that looks like an orange and an apple. It feels so good now. I know what everything is and I'm not overanalyzing.
Step 8. Know your skill. Twyla thinks that it's really important for you to be able to know your skills and inventory them all together. For example, some chefs are really good at cutting and some chefs are really good at baking. So if you're really good at baking, you should obviously become a baker. She believes that once you know your skill and you are able to own it, it'll set you apart from the next person in line or the next person who's maybe applying for the job. So she wants everyone to just own up to their skills and be proud of them and take them to the next level. For example,
Well, I really like painting. And it actually is a really good, relaxing exercise for me. And people say all the time they like my painting. Maybe I should be a painter. Step 9, ruts and groove. Twyla discusses on how you could be stuck in a creative rut, which is different from writer's block. It's when you have all these creative ideas and you don't know where to go from there or how to organize them. A groove is when you have all your creative ideas organized and you have a constant flow of how to accomplish your creative goal. Kaylin will demonstrate.
Ugh, I have all this stuff and all these ideas and I just don't know what to do. How am I going to get organized?
Kaylin is demonstrating being in a creative rut. A rut is different from writer's block. Writer's block is when you have no creative ideas and don't know where to go from there. A creative rut is when you have too many creative ideas and don't know how to organize it. She will use the previous exercises and methods from previous chapters to organize her creative thoughts and develop a creative habit.
Oh, the box method. I remember Twyla said if you put everything in a box, it'll make you feel organized and your inspiration will be in one place. So I'll put that in there, and these in there, and the flower, and these CDs of the music I'm gonna use. Oh, and then I can put some of this away. And I know I can do the egg. Let's do the egg together. Ready? I feel so much better now.
Step 10. Twyla believed that owning up to failure is something that everyone has to do, and it's important not to take failure the wrong way. She feels that everyone's obviously going to fail in life, but it's not the end of the world, and failure is often a good thing for us because after failure, good things usually come. Audrey submitted her painting to be one of the top 10 paintings in California. Let's see what she has to say.
Gosh, I hope I win. I use all my creative skills, my creative DNA, and all my techniques. I hope I win.
Unfortunately, the judges didn't agree with Audrey's talent.
Gosh darn it. last place. You know what? I'm not gonna let this failure get me down. I'm gonna learn from it and get better at it. I'm gonna use this as a motivator because only glorious things comes from failure. So in conclusion, when you use all these exercises that Twyla suggests and discusses, it helps you ignite your creative process, and it can be applied to any industry.
We both believe that this book is not just for creative individuals in the art industries or in dance or anything like that, but it's for the business person. A lot of times people forget that the business world is also really creative, and when you're pitching ideas to your boss or to anybody else, it's good to be in a creative state of mind, and all of these habits just help you get out of a rut or come up with a different creative idea, and use your surrounding environment to help you become a more creative person. And this book, we both enjoyed reading it, and we hope that you become a more creative person just from watching our video. Thank you!
If I lift my head and straighten my back...
Wait, I wasn't ready! Planning should interact with the natural evolution of work. This means that...
any creative ideas, but this is a rut. Oh, mother.
Or geese, not goose. They're gonna attack you!
Writes a chapter on the muscle of memory. Damn it! More drawing classes, and really,